Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. Guys, today is a dividend stock portfolio update. I think it's very important because I wouldn't be called the Wall Street Bull if I wasn't invested in Wall Street. Anyway, I've been building up this portfolio for a very long time. It is something that I'm very proud of, and I'm starting to see the hard work pay off in the form of cash, which is lovely. Anyway, let's get straight into it because I'm going to go through my portfolio. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We are just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money with any kind of investment. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. And yes, I have a playlist here of dividend stock portfolio. My investing here, which is dividend stocks. All right. So this is all here. Now, I just want to point out as well, this is a very slow process, okay? And for us Aussies to be buying US stocks, we lose about 20 to 25% of our money. So it's not been easy, that is for sure. But I've started, 3 years ago. And to be quite honest, guys, I'm seeing the fruits pay off with this strategy. And that is now income invested or orientated investing, okay? So I started documenting this. Where's my first video here? It's hilarious. 2 years ago. All right. So there it is on my channel. Again, I started documenting dividend stocks, but anyway, it's just been an incredible journey. And my goal is to get it past 100,000 US dollars, because then it would just really start to snowball. Anyway, let's go here, guys. Now, I use Stake here in Australia. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. You will get a stock in Dropbox, GoPro, or Nike. And I've got so much GoPro, so thank you very much. I've got a couple stocks in Dropbox, and of course, I got one stock in Nike, which is very, very rare. It really is. Anyway, now, obviously, you can see here, this is my portfolio value of $51,222 US dollars. Now, I've got a dividend tracking app as well, which I'm tracking the cash flow. And again, that's in Australian dollars, because again, this is the US market. Now, on the day is 34.34% down, because it's Monday to Friday. The markets are open and closed. And of course, total return across my entire portfolio is 10.81%, which is basically the standard return you get from an S&P 500 index fund. Now, I just want to point out as well that there's a lot of macro stuff going on in the world at the moment. We've got, inflation going through the roof, rising interest rates, markets going down in value. You've got wars going on in the world at the moment, which is devastating. It's just chaos, and we've just come out of a freaking pandemic. So again, I don't know how much more the world can take, but honestly, I am sitting on the sidelines with cash to buy these assets up, because this is going to be a lifetime opportunity, because I think the mother of all crashes is coming. Now, with regards to my portfolio, I'm heavily invested in dividend-paying stocks, as you can see right here, okay? This is what I love buying every single week, dollar cost averaging, because my cash flow is just growing and growing and growing, okay? And you'll see this on my dividend tracking app. But let's go through a couple of the stocks that I'm dollar cost averaging into. Which one is it? So not CNI. I do apologize. Let's go to CLM right here. Okay, so CLM is Cornerstone Strategic Value Fund, Inc. Again, it is a closed-end fund right here. The value of this is $8.44. Current dividend yield is 25.68%. So this pays out really, really well every single month, okay? Again, I'm holding $3,251 in equity, 385 shares, guys. And again, I'm down 10%, but I'm not too worried because, guys, honestly, the whole market is down. My entire portfolio is down, which is annoying. But CLM is one that I've been dollar cost averaging into. And another one here, guys, is actually SVOL. Now, let me just scroll down here. I'm slowly building up my position in this. Here we go. So this is SVOL right here. Simply Volatility Premium. Currently priced at $21.80 a share. Has a dividend yield of 16.88%. I've made a 0.7% return. I've got $802 in equity. 36 shares in SVOL right here. Now, another one, guys, that I've been very, very bullish on is QYLD, which, again, everyone knows what QYLD is, guys. This is crazy, all right? So it is the covered call ETF for the NASDAQ, so the tech sector. And usually the tech sector does not pay dividends. Very rarely do tech stocks pay dividends, okay? So this is just an incredible way to earn monthly passive income because they write covered calls on the NASDAQ tech stocks. Now, QYLD, $16.41 per share, a dividend yield of 12.33%. I currently hold $4,477 in equity in this, 272 shares, all right? I'm down 5%, but guys, the whole market is down. Now, these income-oriented stocks are not meant for, the stock appreciation in value, okay? Just want to make that very clear. I'm heavily focused on cash flow. The more cash flow I've got, the better I'm going to be in life, all right? And this is long-term, forever. I'm never intending on selling these shares, okay? Now, obviously, guys, we have some other Global X funds as well. So QYLD is a Global X fund. We have RYLD as well, which again is another covered call ETF on the Russell 2000. $19.16 a share. Currently has a yield of 12.17%. I have 85 shares of this valued at $1,633 per share. And another one here, guys, which has a bit of a blend in terms of growth in stock price and obviously the high dividend yield. And again, this pays monthly as well. This is JEPI, JP Morgan Equity Premium. Obviously stock right here, $55.55 per share, 11.18% dividend yield, guys. I've currently got 15 shares of this, $838. All right, so again, this is an incredible one as well. I mean, this does have that, now the market's down, but you can see it does have that appreciation in price, in the stock price as well. So $54 moving up, all right? It's not like crypto. It's very different, okay? Things move a lot slower. Now, obviously, guys, I do have my normal standard positions, which I've built up over the years as well, okay? And obviously, one of them is ExxonMobil, all right? A massive dividend payer. I'm due to receive one probably on Monday, which is crazy, $103 a share. The yield is 3.49%, okay? This is my biggest position because I've seen an insane return. Look at that, 104% return on my money. I've gotten my money back plus some, which is crazy. 106 shares of ExxonMobil, $11,020 in equity, and it is down 0.84%, but I'm still up 104%. Oil was crazy, obviously, when the pandemic hit, and you can see here, guys, this is when I was dollar cost averaging. Look at the price, $34 a share, and that is when I was buying all 2020, all 21, and I'm still dollar cost averaging into it every single week. All right, so ExxonMobil is one of my biggest positions, and of course, this is really annoying going down here, but SPHD is another one that I love that pays out monthly dividends, guys, 3.81%, $44 a share. This is an ETF, all right, so a basket of stocks, the S&P 500, it picks the top 50 dividend-paying stocks in the S&P 500, okay? I have $5,433 in equity, 122 shares of SPHD, and I love this, guys, because, again, it's just dollar cost averaging into it. Monthly income. Some other ones here, guys, of course, are EPD, Enterprise Products Partners, and this has been crazy, this one as well. It's got a dividend yield of 7.96%. This pays out every quarter, like ExxonMobil, 4 times a year, not every month, 4 times a year. $23 a share, guys. I've currently got $2,077 in this. 86 shares of EPD, midstream company, gas, fuel, midstream. So basically, they're the middleman of everything in transport. So there you go. What else we got here, guys, that I can show you that I have been buying as well? What else we got here? Brookfield, RA, real assets. Brookfield, real assets. Income generating stock as well. So 13.43%, $17.79 a share. I currently hold 23 shares of this, $419. It's not much. The yield is quite low, but guys, this is, again, another one to the portfolio because I'm very diversified. And the most craziest dividend paying stock that I've got in this portfolio, okay? And it's really risky, but it's this one here. It's the covered call ETF, X-Links, a covered call ETF for oil, crude oil. That is it, all right? $76 per share, which is crazy. I did buy this when it was like a couple of dollars, and I bought a lot of them. Then they had a reverse stock split, so the more you held, the less stock you got. It's really weird, but anyway, the yield is 48.19%. Mind-blowing, okay? 9.5 shares. I've got $735 in equity in this one. And had I bought more, I would have got less shares, which is just strange. But anyway, I'm down 11%, guys. But that dividend yield is absolutely wild. And I mean wild. And again, this is a really risky one, but I threw it in there to have some fun. Why not? Anyway, that is it for my portfolio, guys. And yes, I am still receiving dividends, guys. And if I go here on stake, you will see the cash flow. You can see all the cash flow right here. Look at this, $9 from Jeppy right here. VLO, another one, 12 cents, 3 cents. Ford, 72 cents. And if you go down to my other favorites, QYLD paid me $40 US. SVOL, $7. RYLD, $15. Look at all this cash flow right here. This is all dividends. Absolute passive income. This does not stop ever. So long as you're holding the stock and you are in the stock before the dividend cutoff date, which means you need to own the stock before that cutoff date, when they announce their dividend, you will receive this. This does not stop. It's unbelievable how no one actually talks about this, very often. Anyway, let's go to my tracking app right here. So you can see here, this is Australian dollars now, all right? So $5,915 a year in passive income. I'm almost at $500 a month, $492 in dividends. I'm earning $16 a day, 8.54% is my average yield. I'm due to receive dividends from Target and IBM. Not much, but it all adds up. Here are my top dividend payers, all right? So you got CLM. A monthly dividend payer, $1,229 a year. QYLD, $1,013 a year. ExxonMobil, $556. USOI, the Credit Suisse crude oil covered call ETF, $503. RYLD, $300. SPHD, $305. EPD, $243. SVOL, $217. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on until you have Pembroke Trust right here down at 3 cents. But all of this adds up, okay? And again, this is some of them pay quarterly. Most of them pay monthly. Again, that's what I'm looking for. I've reached 6% of my goal here, guys. I'm trying to receive $100,000 in dividends a year. That will happen. And dividends receivable this month is $68 remaining because I've received a big chunk of that from ExxonMobil. Now, moving here, guys, my total value is $73,128 in Australian dollars, okay? And you can see the breakup here in the portfolio. Now, if I go by composition, my by market value is 22% is ExxonMobil. I have SPHD, QYLD, CLM, O Realty, VYM, EPD, T, which is AT&T, RYLD, Stag, XYLD, and so on and so on. Now, where it gets really crazy and what people need to understand is that you need to be in the market to make money. You can't just buy and sell because you will not make money. You need to hold the stocks and generate income. That's why I've switched my strategy. And guys, crazy stuff. In 10 years, my portfolio is going to be worth $310,000. It will generate me $58,000 in passive income every year. Now, where it gets really wild, and the longer you're in the market, the better. But if you go to the 20-year chart, my portfolio is going to be worth $12.3 million, and it will generate me roughly around $4.7 million a year in income. Now, providing that the world hasn't exploded in 20 years and, a lot of macro stuff doesn't happen, because that is possible as well. That's not guaranteed, but it's a clear indication of what can happen in the future with this portfolio, and that is based on if I reinvest all of the dividends, okay? So I'm not taking any money out. It's all going back in, but life happens. We need to pay the bills, okay? So that would be a big help, receiving $4.7 million a year in income. You wouldn't have to work at all. You just live off dividends. It is possible, but it takes time and a lot of patience and a lot of investments. Now, my average is $481 a month, and you can see here, guys, things are going to get pretty crazy next year. All right, so I'm going to have my first month. You can see right there, I just noticed is now $705 in dividends in March. Mind blown. And you see I'm averaging here, guys, 686, 500, 300, 573. Guys, this is growing exponentially. I'm starting to see it pay off. It's taken a long time and a lot of patience. I started with $300. Anyway, that is it, guys, for the video today. Thank you very much for sticking around. Any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll try and get to them and get through the spam. But dividends, baby. Cash flow. Passive income. Everyone needs more income during these insanely volatile times, okay? Anyway, not financial advice, but thanks very much for sticking around. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.